morning at 7.
Yeah, I love that. So, do you flaunt what you got, or do you keep it covered? Always? What about this one? That's what America's talking about tonight.
All right, didn't mean that.
Always?
Welcome entertainment journalist Hyla in Los Angeles and pageant coach Randall Smith. He joins us here in Atlanta. So let's start with what everyone's talking about here. Miss America, a contestant who is not covering up her tattoos for the pageant this weekend. Check her out. She's Miss Kansas, Teresa Vale. She has the Serenity Prayer inked on her rib cage and the military medical insignia tattooed on her shoulder. So it's causing a lot of taboo talk.
Yeah, and then rather than covering all this up, she's showing them loud and proud. She wants to show them off at the pageant. She says she wants to embrace who she is and encourage other women to do the same. So, Randall, you're headed to the Miss America pageant this weekend. What do you think? What kind of impact is this going to have on her?
It absolutely has no impact. No impact whatsoever. The thing about it is everybody has to have a gimmick. This is just her gimmick to get attention. Do you
think she'll win?
No, she will not.
Why?
Miss America's not ready for it. Now, you got to understand that the door is not open for the tattoos, although she's expressive. Somebody's got to be the first. She'll be the trailblazer. She'll be the person that will set the trend. She'll set the tone, but they will not let her in the door.
Wait,
not yet.
Hyla, you're shaking your head. Why?
Because I think anytime you can bring attention to yourself, that's the whole point of a pageant, is to stand out. She's already standing out before she gets into the field. That's absolutely going to help her, number one. Number two, the fact that we're focusing on the tattoo is kind of silly. I feel like that's something my grandmother would sit me down and complain about. And no one, her generation or my generation, could care less about the tattoo.
But Hyla, don't you think that she knows it's going to draw attention to her?
That's what she wants.
Don't you think that's why she's...
That's what she wants. She wants the attention.
Absolutely. That's the whole point of this pageant. And also what's going to draw attention to her is the fact that she can sing opera, that she was a mechanic, that she's active military, that she speaks Chinese. How is this girl not supposed to win the competition?
I know.
Well, but there are other competitive girls just as equally as well as she is. So that doesn't just make her the only one that's going to stand out. The tattoo is just what we're talking about. But the judges are judging her based upon that talent, based upon that community service, based upon how she struts on stage, based upon the evening gown choice. So there's a lot of other factors that will go into play. So the tattoo's just drawing her attention, but there's lots of girls there. There's a paraplegic young lady there who has one arm. We're not talking about her.
And it makes everyone unique. All right, we're also talking about this topic. Have you ever gone shopping with a teenage girl, you know, maybe they get those, you know, short shorts are trying to look older and they, you know, will just try and be provocative. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know
some parents, I know you've had this experience, so they're putting their foot down. Watch how they handled shopping for a homecoming dress on Duck Dynasty on A&E.
Just a simple mission of finding a dress with the most material on it. Heck no, that's too short. I like what you do with the sleeve, but no, heck no. That's it. That's what it needs to look like.
The young lady you just saw, that's Sadie Robertson, and she's teaming up with a designer to create a line of age-appropriate formal wear for teens. She calls the dresses Dad Approved.
Dad Approved. I love that. Randall, what's your take on this?
I think it's an excellent marketing ploy. I think it's awesome idea for you to say that Dad approved, but fortunately, the young ladies still go and buy their prom dresses and buy dresses that are appropriate for their friends and appropriate that'll get approved. And of course, I think she went to one of the sexiest gown designers and prom designers to go to. She is the gown designer for the Miss USA organization. So literally, you should have gone to a more conservative gown designer if you were looking for someone to be totally covered. But I think
it's hard to find a conservative gown anywhere.
It's hard. Hollywood emulates our style, so it's
I know, it's hard to find a conservative gown anywhere, guys. I have so much trouble. All right, so finally, the dad who wore the Daisy Dukes. His teenage daughter refused to change out of her short shorts and attend a family dinner, so he said, fine, I'm going to wear them too.
Yeah, not only did he wear them to dinner, he wore them out mini golfing. You know, why not? So do you like his parenting style? Does this embarrassment actually work for teens? Hyla, what do you say?
Listen, anytime a dad can do this, it's better than hitting your kid, right? So this is a good alternative.
Yeah, good point.
We've also been seeing this week where, you know, parents want to humiliate their kids and stick their kids on the street. I guess some girl got in trouble for twerking at her school dance, and the parents stuck her out in a street corner with a sign. That's not too good, too. But the dad taking it upon himself, this turns into something funny. It gets the conversation going. Who can be mad at this dad?
Yeah.
Not the kid. I hope not.
Well, you know, Ryan's going to be a new dad here
Yeah.
coming up to two, we don't know whether they're boy or girls. If you had a daughter and you needed to discipline her because she got a little fresh,
Yep.
would you do something like this?
I would. But I
You
would
would
not
never
wear
leave
the
the house.
shorts. I'd wear the half shirt.
You would wear the
I
half
would.
shirt.
I'd go as far as the half shirt.
Oh,
I can do that. Shorts. Man, it takes a lot of courage.
I love it. I love it. Second hour of Evening Express starts right now.
You don't want to see me in a half shirt.
We do.